this is my voice right now. This is not seasons, like it's still that energy, but nature's world is like that's my peace, my calm. I can just style on you. I ain't gotta do all that right now. I'm grown, baby. Like I'm chilling.
The crazy part is y'all always been moving like that. One of the first times I was like in the same space as y'all, y'all were at the Apple Store. Y'all was just so in sync with each other, and it was like y'all always been that raw. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know what I'm saying, moving.
I definitely felt that day as well. When I seen y'all perform, I was like, hold on, who are they? Because they hopping up on the
spectrum, but especially like on some like Chicago music shit. What made y'all like want to reach out to Renzell to like do this?
We weren't even. We have been creating a world together for a long time, and then coming off of seasons, that momentum. We just always want to keep working, and we want to do something different. Like there was something, it's like hit up Renzell, just hit him up, and it was just instant.
We know that he's been doing this for so long in the city. He has amazing work, so it only made sense that we want to continue to elevate. You know, we want to continue to expand because Mother Nature is still a baby. You know, the entity of like all this that we're doing. So it's like, man, we need some grooves. We need some, you know, something that we can get in. You know what I'm saying? And man, Renzell just. First record, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh, say less.
What's funny is that first record was like the only one I had prepared. Like the only one I was like, oh, y'all hit me up, and I was like, damn, let me make something for y'all. And it was that don't worry.
Sitting pretty, let my tickle bitties, told him pet the kitty, tell it purr. He don't listen, make him pay attention, paint a picture, he ain't said a word. Real niggas know it's different when they got a deity, so keep it there. And I got hella bitches, they ain't never jealous, see the vision, and we get to work. It's been a hell of a year.
Perfect, I'm gonna show this to them tomorrow, and it's gonna be perfect. And of course, play it for him, and then all the rest of the records really I had. You know what I'm saying? It's all beats that I just was like, who can I get on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like, I just want the right person. I've had a hell of opportunities in the sense to like try to like pitch and see what's up, but like this was like the perfect. I'm like, oh, okay, y'all rocking on every joint that I got. That's like
seamlessly. It was seamless.
Finishing joints though, not like ideas or like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this could be. Nah, it's like knocking it out every time, like full records. So it's like that's not it's not normal. Like,
that's
normal. And nature's we always in a bag like we don't talk our shit enough. We don't talk our shit enough. I think with this is almost like the most mature record we've done.
It helped guide us to like, man, because it was a lot of world things, like life shit that was going on at the same time during the process of us making this. So it was very reflective of our mindset. So I feel like Nature's World is not only this place that we created, it's a mindset that we created for ourselves that allow us to know, like, bro, we protected, we covered anything that we are in, like the goals that we set for ourselves. It's already manifesting. It's already coming to us. It's already here. So it allows us to be more fearless. It allows us to be like, man, hit up a Renzel, let's see. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know this man.
We take all shots.
You know what I'm saying? We taking all shots. I feel like our team is very reflective of that. So it was just so dope to just be able to see, like, man, this music, even performing it, man, bro, like this is my voice right now. This is not seasons, like it's still that energy, but Nature's World is like that's my peace, my calm. I can just style on you. I ain't gotta do all that right now. I'm grown, baby. Like I'm chilling.
Okay, so the Chicago scene, even 5-7 years ago, right? Everybody had their own little respective place, right? So again, you heard about 2008, you heard about Pivot, you heard about Save Money, you heard about The Village. When you heard about them people, it was a whole different type of energy, right? And so when I first met Renzel, it was actually, I always tell him, like, Vic Spencer, shouts to Vic Spencer, he was the one who brought me into this shit. And so they were actually mixing down his project, Walk Away Music. And so that's how I actually met the whole Them People Collective. And when I say these niggas were like their own Voltron piece, but like these niggas can dominate a universe all on their own, right? And it was like, I had never seen that before. I'm born and raised from Chicago, right? So it's like, you know, I'm, you know, seeing like the Chance the Rappers, the Joey Perps, you know what I'm saying, the Roy Frenches and shit, the Kimbe X's, but it's like, it was something different being around these niggas because it was like they just really took their art seriously. I guess the next question is, with your place in this scene, right? Because again, because again, Mother Nature obviously knows like how inspirational Renzell is. Like, do you even think about like just how impactful you've been in this scene, even in the past couple of months? Like, have you started to really see like that, like how impactful you've been in the past 10 years?
I think I was just having this conversation this morning, literally, like, and I was saying, like, man, that the show really showed me a lot of, like, it gave me a lot of perspective, you know, like, it's like the flowers that Muggs was giving throughout the whole night was like, it was like, damn, like, this is it, like, this is kind of like where what you done, like where you are. Like, I think I've sat behind this computer for so long is where I don't really experience like people like showing me the love that's like, you know, you don't show the engineer that much love. The engineer don't get that type of joint. The producer there's a point where we was fighting for our name as them people to even be like included in write-ups when blog was the era. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was fighting for them people just to be included on shit. You know what I'm saying? Now that's the thing. Like, you putting the producer in the title. So yeah, I think now I've been like experiencing just as, you know, as my own entity as Renzell. Like, it's yeah. You know, I know where I've been. You know, I know who I've been around. You know, and I know like that influence has impacted millions upon millions. So I understand the weight of what I do right behind them speakers. You know what I'm saying? We've all seen it. We've been in, you know what I mean? Like, we go to Hamburg, Germany. We've been there. People are there listening to us. I was in Helsinki, bro. Like, Helsinki, Denmark, I think. Is that what that is? Yeah.
I ain't been there.
Bro.
Tell me. Come on, you ain't wrong.
Bro.
Shit.
All these people, like, really, you know, are influenced and experiencing music I made.
They're vibing to their vibration.
In the crib, like, and I was so big off that, like, during smoke breaks, all that air, like, about like the frequency because I'm so into like sound and brainwave frequencies and breaking down like how that, you know, influences the body and the soul and all of that. So our frequency, our wavelength, right? So our wavelength is vibrating in so many people's like souls, like that's deep because all the world we work on a conscious, on a social conscious. That's how we, like, you know, you get those times where, you know, one of your homies just called you that you was just thinking of, like stuff like that. Like, those are just like approvals, like, of that type of thinking, you know. But it's like that's how the world works, you know. Music works like that. So
that I don't mean technology, but like that's the beautiful thing, because like Mother Nature, art thing has always been like, we trying to raise the vibration, we trying to raise the vibration. You know, we have to do that through nature, through sound.
And when you find that middle ground, that's why all these different people are attracted to it. This is a common vibration.
Yeah.
This is the effect of that vibration. So
I've been living right in it this whole time. With the 420 show, right? That just passed, right? And again, I was just talking to Kat earlier about how y'all are literally like rebirthing the Chicago scene, right? Because like in the year 2020, a lot of shit popped off, right? Like when COVID hit, everything kind of restarted, and so people were still making music, but
they had an antidote. They had an antidote. We already had the antidote. This is the work we've been doing for years. We've been doing this work for years.
And that's exactly the point, right? Because when y'all dropped Seasons, it was like that was the wake up call. That was the wake up call.
That was the alarm. That was the alarm. Because we had time to just chill and not do anything due to the pandemic, due to just being in the house. Like, alright, what's to it? And just having an opportunity to just like, man, what we like really sit with it. Like, man, G, let's make sure we let motherfuckers know the level that we're on. Let's make sure that we are getting all this extra shit that's in our bodies and our systems. It was that bit of energy.
And that is when we started to tell our story a little bit more, because we went from portals to seasons to nature's world, and now we have a whole nother thing that y'all can't even tell you. But it is a universe.
That's the only way that we can describe it, because there's so many elements that are coming into at once. Because there's so many, even within the great thinkers. It's beyond just music. It's beyond, a family. It's beyond, like, it's so many elements that comprise what all of this is. So even to know, like, man, to take time and be intentional on continuing to carve a legacy, really.
Yeah.
Like, we're not allowing anything to like become a barrier, become a blockage. And like, we're building this, again, it's a mindset. The great thinkers, like, what does a great thinker do? What are the attributes to a great thinker? Because all of these things are connected to God at the end of the day. Everything it's just that.
To get to a point where like that led us to Renzell is a beautiful story in itself. Now you're a part of our universe. We're already doing that healing work, so for you to be like on that wave in your own, and that's what you do with your sound, it's like, oh man, like,
it marries so well.
We have to keep going, we have to keep working, because that's why we had to do an EP. We did one song, we have to do an EP, because now this is a part of how we are actually healing. We already got the antidote, we got the bars, we got the energy, we got the philosophies, we got the structure, we got the organization, we got the resources. We've been doing this, but now we have a product that now people like.
You can digest.
People are gonna fuck
now,
with us more because of us being on your music. You understand that?
Sure. People that was in that space on 420 that never heard Mother Nature in that fashion.
Yeah.
We had to hit a slow.
I've heard that, like, where people that's not even like that don't even know y'all, or like, you know what I mean, like even my homies, that are in the music scene. It's like, damn, I never heard them on shit like this. Like Mick,
neither did we.
Mick was so like enthused by y'all. Like Mick he does that. I seen him do that at one other time. It was for Smee, and like he seen Smee live and he went crazy. He was like, what the fuck? Who is this person? Like, dude, like they went on tour the next year. Like it's like
next year.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like he really fuck with y'all like that. That's what I'm just saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like that say some shit. Like we, and he know. Like I ain't had to tell him what type of music we was doing. He like, oh, as soon as I know you, they got with y'all. Like, I mean, they got with you. Like, I know you laced them and they doing what they need to do. But I think like what you said earlier. You said this earlier. Like the music is mature, and like I've always known that that's the type of music I make. So I make that with anybody that I step in with. Like it's always gonna be something
elegant.
Eclectic. Black soul. Like it's gonna feel like that, even if whoever is with.
We know, and we also affirm and give it like the energy that was conjured in this motherfucker to produce that work. It has to touch people. Like that's automatic, and it's gonna be organic flow. But at the same time, it's still build and destroy. So it's like, we got another one in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? Like we also like we're quick. In the sense of like we know what we want now, so it's easier just to like we just doing the work. And we talked about before, it's so dope to just have opportunities to really like break down the significance of what we do, because we always head down. You know what I'm saying? We don't really get to like sit in and bask in this process. That's why it's been such a breeze working with this man as well. Like, to have a congruency in the studio, to have like a parallel, like damn, we like, okay, we work like this together. Like, we just started working with this man. You know what I'm saying? That type of synergy doesn't just come just by chance. You know what I'm saying?
It's a divine kinship, and that's all we pray for. That's all we want. If it's not a divine kinship, we can woo woo woo, and it's not gonna really go any further than that. But divine kinships, we can really build, and we can keep building. You know what I'm saying?
And the reflections be even that much more a part of the equation, because it was such a dope perspective that you always put us in too. Because again, like, man, we doing the work until somebody tells you what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing it and you seeing it from your point of view, but you can't see it from the outside looking in. Understand the significance, because the bigger picture, like, we're trying to change lives. We're trying to get folks to see who they are. We're trying to get folks to just, man, yes, utilize what's around us. Utilize our resources. Utilize our abilities. You know, our connections. And once we get to that type of point, these are the things that you can build, because it's all energy. We have to keep each other balanced. Like, that was a turbulent time, you feel me? But everything was still moving in such a flow that we had to surrender. We had to stop going against the current and just like move. And like this way in the process that we've been able to build now, the energy is in that photo, you know, in those photos. You know what I'm saying? It's energy in this music. It's energy in like I feel the care, I feel the love, I feel the existence, the new portal that is now being shown. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm blessed to be in nature's world. Like, I don't know what other world I was in before. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this feels like life. This feels like breathing. This feels like divine understanding. So once you start to like walk in that, you make music from that energy. What? You can convey that to other people, like through sound, through words, like that's a powerful force. And I'm amazed and like so humbled to be like amongst so many like gladiators. You know what I'm saying? Because we are all being able to come at some conjoined point in time. Like, this didn't have to happen. That's crazy. Like, this could like, nah, just if Muggs wasn't on that time already, like, why not shoot the shot? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the best that can happen? What's the best that can happen? Like, moving, like, it's really a change of like your whole vibration, your mentality, how you think, how you speak, how you act, your reasonings, and like you being critical of yourself, but you like growing yourself. And I feel like this is like Mother Nature. Like, what's she like? She ain't a teenager yet, but that's the energy. Like, yeah, nigga, like you confident, but you have like it's a refreshing revitalization type feel where I feel like we should just starting over again. I feel like this is Mother Nature 2.0 right now. This ain't even this something light still, nigga. Like, we still growing.
Yeah.
We still growing. So I'm blessed that the flow and the current went as it did to get us to this point, to allow us to like build in such a way. I'm like, this is my boy, like this is my G, like I love when it's like, it has to be beyond music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be.
Yeah.